What's up, my crypto legends? The price of Bitcoin absolutely exploding out of the resistance in the end. There was no reaction from these highs and we absolutely exploding. We're going to talk about the potential price targets looking at Elliott wave theory. We have the bump and run scenario, guys. Make sure to stay tuned because October can be really bullish, guys, as we do have also the potential ETF approval. We are going to go through the trading setups that I've talked about with the legends, and also there is a competition that you can join right now, $10,000 worth of prize pool, guys, if you join the Bitcoinsensus trading competition. The link is down below in the description. We'll be going through this as well, guys. Make sure to stay tuned. Hi there, Andy here. Welcome back, guys. Let's dive in right away. What has happened? Now, there were some trading plans, of course, for some shorting opportunities. If we were to get rejected properly from the highs here of the 19th of September or the highs here of the 29th of August. Now, what has happened right over here, of course, is that we blast through this high. We broke out from this symmetrical triangle here on the futures exchange. So there was no proper reaction from this high. As you can see, this is why we do not put limit orders. We set alerts on the chart to see the reaction. This was absolutely skyrocketing here early this morning and had a huge massive blast off. I'm going to explain why I do expect higher, guys. We're going to talk about the potential targets. We're getting a small reaction at this point, which is basically the point of control from the volume traded in between March and June here. As you can see, that point of control from this level is at $28,000. Now we are slightly above this level. I'm going to explain why follow through here is the highest probability. Now, if we do take a look at Elliott wave theory here, we do have the bump and run scenario, guys. Bump and run scenario, we know it's a great pattern here for a reversal. Now, it does look like that higher is likely. What are my potential targets here for the next coming days? Well, I think that $30,000 is very much achievable. And I'm going to explain why here with some basic Elliott wave theory. If we do take a look here from the new yearly high that was created in July, let me just explain how there is 5 waves here to the downside. So from this pivot high to the pivot low of this corrective move, we can see one wave, this being the second, third, fourth, and fifth here, creating a new low. Now, what I do expect here is an ABC corrective move. For the moment, we are inside of the third wave here, which would be the C wave, in my personal opinion. Now, if we do take a look here, we have one wave, two, and here the third wave potentially being C, coming all the way up to the second wave. I think this is very much a potential target. And the reason why is the extension, the Fibonacci extension 1.618, which is a very famous extension here for a third wave or for a C wave. If you do take a look here from the high wave, from this high point here, from the new yearly high here created in July, we can see the one wave down right there. Second wave, hang on a second, the extension is right over here. From here down to the first wave, the second wave, we can see that 1.618 was reached down over here. So I would expect the 1.618 to be hit as well in the next coming days, as the A, B, and the C extension is coming all the way up to $30,250, guys, 1.618, and it's also coming here to the top here of these lower highs, the second wave. That is the moment that I'll be paying close attention. Now, of course, we could be forming this massive head and shoulder structure. I personally think that we're not going to create a new yearly high, and at some point we'll be topping out here round about the $30,000 range. Of course, we have broken structure. We have the bump and run scenario. I'll be leaving a picture here of the bump and run scenario. As you can see here, okay, we have the bump phase, massive drop, consolidation, breaking here, lower high resistance. It is in a new uptrend. So October is happening, guys. We are very much bullish. Higher is likely in the coming days. Now, what do I need to see to get into a short position? We are in some long positions here with the Legends community. Also on some altcoins absolutely exploding. We have been talking about some major altcoin analysis, and they have been exploding here in the Legends community. People are profiting from long positions that we talked about as well here on Friday. I'm going to explain that setup. My altcoins are absolutely exploding. We're talking about some altcoins as well. They're doing absolutely phenomenal, guys. We are profiting in the Legends community. Let me quickly explain here the setup that we were talking about. Shorts were only going to be taken if we rejected from the high of the 28th of September or the high from the 19th of September. No rejection happened. We blasted through this range. This is why we do not place limit orders or we speculate that this is going to reverse. We need the highs to be taken and rejected. If not, we are holding our long position. Long position was provided here from the sweep up of these lows that was on Friday. Okay, we talked about this major consolidation right there, and the sweep of these lows right there was our long trigger. If we were to hit these lows, back testing this resistance as support and got a reaction, this was our long trigger, guys. Still holding some of that long position with the Legends, and higher we go. We are holding this long position potentially to $30,000. Obviously, taking some profits on the way up is very important. Now, like I said, I am leaning here on the bullish side. I do personally think that $30,000 can be reached, not in the coming weeks, even in the next coming days, but a new yearly high I think is unlikely. So the next trading swing short position, as we already in the swing long position, swing short I think is higher. $30,000, 1.618 extension here, Fibonacci likely to hit this zone over here. That is the moment I want to see a reaction. I want to see consolidation and then start flipping bearish, guys, because I do think by the end of October, entering into November, we could be seeing a big, massive drop. Now, taking a look at Elliott wave theory, there is the chance of this, okay? There is a chance because there's several counts. There's bullish and there's bearish. We're going to go through that in just 1 second, guys. I just want to let you know that October is a very important month. We do have potentially spot Bitcoin ETF approval. If this does happen, the bullish case scenario is likely to happen here for Bitcoin, and I'm going to explain why, guys. Okay, I'm going to explain with Elliott wave theory how there is a bullish count that could take us here to a new yearly high, which I don't think is going to happen. However, we're going to analyze the situation. I'm going to talk about also the bearish count. But before, I want to let you know that there is a competition going on, guys. The registration is open. There is a $10,000 prize pool. I need you to sign up. There's only going to be a few hundred people joining this competition. If you're good at trading, if you're going to be in the top 10, you are going to get a piece of the cake here. I want to see your skills, guys. You got the link in the description to join this competition. If you haven't got a Bybit account, create one. You get $30,000 worth of bonus on the first link. The second link is for the Bitcoinsensus competition, guys. $10,000 prize pool. Come on, guys. It's only going to be a few hundred people. You can get a piece of the cake here. Now, analyzing the situation right over here, the bullish count, of course, would be seeing this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we've had an ABC flat corrective wave, okay? Let me just explain this right away here, this being a B, and a C. And right now, if the ETF are going to be approved in October, this can create a huge, massive hype, guys. We need to acknowledge that this is definitely a possibility, right? That means if the spot Bitcoin ETF is going to be approved mid-October, we could be creating a new yearly high. This means that this would be the bottom for a second wave, and we are creating the third wave here to the upside, looking something like this, right? 1, 2, and we already entering into that massive bullish trend here. That's only if we do break above the highs, guys. That will change the entire structure. If we do get above $31,800 in the next coming weeks, I can already tell you that massive bullish momentum is very likely to happen during November and December. That is if the spot Bitcoin ETF is going to be approved. Of course, we do have the possibility mid-May, I think it's around about 17th and 16th of October. We have some potential approvals. If they're going to be denied, then obviously that would be the turning point. That would be bad news, and that is where I would be expecting here a reversal at $30,000 range. Now, going here with this count, what is the other count, of course? Well, obviously, like I explained here, that already we've had the 5 waves here to the upside, this being 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, creating another high right there, and we are entering here into the ABC structure. A already being formed, B in the formation, topping out at round about $30,000 potentially, and then having a new low created here round about $22,000, $21,000, or maybe even lower. We don't really know the extension here. We're going to have to see the top, because obviously we'll be using Fibonacci extension as well to see the possibility of the 1.618, which would take us all the way down to come here to this low created in March at $20,000 range, okay? Definitely a possibility, a bit of speculation now. We do know the target levels. We know where to get ready and get into those potential trading opportunities. Now, it all depends on the spot Bitcoin ETF. Will the bullish count happen, or will we have the bearish count? This would be a massive swing short position that could drop here $10,000 in a matter of a few weeks, guys. We want to be ready for that possible trading setup, okay? Not much more to be said, guys. Very exciting coming weeks, very exciting October for the moment, absolutely exploding. I will be doing a live stream afterwards. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and I will see you there.